Greetings, Ravens. Deathlehem22 here. We are back for viewer submission number 3. If you're new here, I'm asking people to send me builds that they want to see me take into the nest because I'm trying to experience everything this game has to offer. And let's be honest, no one individual can think of it all, so that's why I need your help. So be sure to drop me a share code for either PlayStation or PC, or just type out a build in any of my comment sections and I'll be sure to add it to the pipeline. Today I've got an absolutely brutal weapon set that's going to catch people in a wave of both energy and coral. So without further ado, let's check out the build. Now, I personally am not familiar with the Gundam series at all, so when I saw the name of this AC, I was like, there's no way that's not a reference to something. So here's the unit that it was modeled after, and man, I think they did a killer job. Those shovel-looking hands totally look like the Wurger. So here's the build. We got double Wurger, double coral missile like you saw in the intro. This thing was a lot of fun. It was really hard to get the timing down because you're either trying to pepper them with the coral missiles and then punish with the Wurger, or you're trying to catch them in a stun with the Wurger and then the coral missile catches them and hits them while they can't move. The timing is really tough, but it was a lot of fun to play with. I really enjoyed this one. I mean, it's on a heavy Verrill Tetra frame, so you know I'm always going to be a fan of that. For the internals, we've got the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 booster, just to maximize that quick boosting evasion. The P10 SLT FCS, it's got the maximum missile lock-on support, and you definitely need that for the coral missile. And it starts out on the 20C generator, and I'm guessing that is just to maximize the energy firearm spec that we can add on to this to maximize that Wurger punish as much as we can. So yeah, that's the build. Those are the numbers, and yeah, let's get into the first fight here and see how I do, and we'll go from there. Alright, so first up, looks like we've got some close-range kinetic stagger into melee punish, so thankfully, they need to get close to us, so hopefully we won't have to do a whole lot of chasing, but we'll see if we can catch them. Oh, turns out he is going to keep his distance. I mean, it's a good idea. You don't want to get hit by double-charged Wurger, so... But there's the coral missile kind of trying to force him to keep moving. But right away, it was very noticeable how bad the aiming is for the neutral Wurger. I mean, look at that. We're just totally whiffing the neutral shots, so it's hard to pepper them. But if we're patient, it does eventually lock on, so we'll get him eventually. There was a decent amount of management with this build. I was kind of struggling to remind myself to keep the coral missiles charged as much as I could. So for those close quarters interactions, I'm going to have to figure out how exactly to handle those still. I probably should have started in the sky as well. I let some of my personal habits get the best of me there. Oh! So he ran in. We caught him with the punish, so we'll see if we can keep him going. And then if they don't dodge like that, we are able to pepper them with the Wurger, so... Alright, that went pretty well. Let's see if we can get him a second time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, baby! He got away from the second one, but no one ever expects that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 boost. It is really awesome if you're a tetrapod player. Oh, and he was out of the Wurger range. So, if we had caught him with that last Wurger, I think that would have been our fight, but GG's. We'll see what the next one brings. Oh, man. Ooh, let's see how it goes. So once again, this person is probably going to get really close to us. Okay, I remembered to kick into the sky this time. So I think for this one, until they decide to rush in, we're just going to try and see what the coral missiles can do. Pick our shots, back off because everything is on cooldown, so do have to be careful of that. And right there, I should have been charging the coral missile, so... So now we're just in kind of a scuffle here. And then, nice, we got the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 boost in. So that's a really strong strategy if you're playing these tetrapod builds. You can kind of start to back up, and then a lot of people just assume you're trying to create space, which, I mean, you technically are, but they'll almost always assault boost or rush after you. And then if you've got that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you can boost right into their face, and very few builds are able to deal with that. Dang, he dodged our coral missiles. They kind of went past him there. I'm pretty sure they locked on. Dang, those looked like they didn't hit either. So again, it's tough when all 4 of your weapons connect, but they still, you know, if they can still tank it, you still have to worry about that. So it's tough when all 4 things are on cooldown. So I'm trying to find the balance of neutral Wurger shots, whether or not I need to charge the coral missiles, etc. There's a lot of micro decisions trying to make this work. And then I need to stagger the coral missiles as well, because if they dodge one, they'll dodge the other if you fire them at the same time. So not shooting them both at the same time is something I need to watch out for. So he's gonna rush in. Oh, he's wise to it now though. They're wise to us quick boosting in, so the bridge makes this awkward too. I was trying to figure out when I could release the missiles. See, oh, and he still survived that. Man, double Wurger, double coral missile, and he still didn't take the stagger, so that's tough. That's tough. Everything's on cooldown. And the Zimm follow-up. So it was a close one. It was a close one. We got him a handful of times, but if you have to get them more than once with the sequence, you really have to be patient and try to line it all up again. So let's see how we do against well, I was going to say a rifle kite. Laser rifle kite. We'll see how it goes. Wow, that was, I don't know, that was a pretty casual approach to me there, so... So we gotta just try and be kinda patient with these ones. A lot of the time you want to just assault boost in, get the kick, and kinda go to town from there, but sometimes these builds are just super, super agile. I mean, they're not even quick boosting out of, to dodge the coral missiles, they're just moving out of the way, so you gotta use the fact that you have a lot more stability and a lot more health to just kinda just try and corral them in. You're always trying to corral them into a corner, you're trying to get them to run up against a wall or something and get them stuck, and sometimes you can start to back up to make it look like, excuse me, to make it look like you're trying to clear your stagger, and then they'll chase after you and you can boost into them. But hey, they're lightweight for a reason. They're super fast, they're super mobile, so this is a very uphill battle for us. So again, you want to assault boost to, you know, to lessen the distance, but I'm really trying to just get up in his face, wait for him to make some kind of maneuver, and then catch him in the opposite, just like that. Oh, like if that kick had caught him, you know, those are the opportunities we're trying to create. It's really I mean, look at this. It's really tough. He's not even quick boosting. Oh my gosh. So these are always going to be uphill battles, unfortunately, and now that he has more than a commanding lead, he can just press the S key his entire fight, so they're tough, but I do want to showcase this footage to just at least showcase like what's going on in my mind when I'm chasing these kites and trying to close the distance. It's much easier said than done, but it can be done. You've seen it. It can be done. GG's. Oh my. I've got full missile melee. So again, I should be kicking into the sky. Should not be on the ground like this. I don't know what I was thinking there. The laser drone is annoying, but I would have rather gotten hit by that versus that entire siege missile salvo, so again, this person's keeping their distance, so we have to adjust, and we've got to kind of approach now. Oh? And then this person seems to be aware of how you can assault boost past coral missiles in order to dodge them, so we had kind of an opening there, so, you know, you try to make something happen. I know that was just, that build is dangerous at all distances. You got to get past the missiles to get up to them, and then once you're up to them, you're going to get reverse joint kicked into the BUTTA blade. Oh, look at that, I'm kicking into the sky. Look at that. Let's see if it helps me at all. Oh man, doing the full-blown rat approach now. But yep, this person is very skilled at dodging the coral missile. Oh my gosh, and we missed the kick too. Ugh. So yeah, holy smokes. Come on. Oh no. Doink. And then yeah, we don't even get to reciprocate the kick. Yep. GG's. That was brutal. Very nice. So after that fight, I wanted to make some pretty drastic changes just to kind of, throw some stuff at the wall and see if anything would stick. I was messing around with other FCSs to see if I could make the Wooger neutral a little more accurate, but ultimately that didn't really pan out. So we're going to try a couple of different parts. We're going to go down to the 424 legs to see if changing the weight helps our maneuverability and quick boosting a little bit more to help us stay alive. We're also going to try the 20D generator as well. I'm going to see if that maximum output helps our stuff come back a little faster and help us stay in the fight a little longer, because that was one thing that was annoying me, was just, I'm patient with an energy hungry build, but I wanted to see if we could get that energy line to come back a little faster, so we'll see if this helps us at all. Oh boy. Lightweight Sweet 16s. Alright, so they're gonna be coming in hot for that high stagger, so we'll see what happens. Are they going to break our ankles, or will we break them? Again, I should have started in the sky. I don't know why I'm not getting in the sky. This is why I'm asking for builds. I gotta learn. I'm not done learning. Not done learning. Oh! The jousting 16 stagger. Damn, that was nice. Oh, just out of range too. Alright, but now that I know what they're doing, I'm still not gonna hit them, but now I know what they're trying to do, so we can adjust here. So they really want to come in for those damages. Want to come in and joust, so we're just going to try and wait for the joust and hope that we can strike them before they can stagger us. Again, I should be staggering those. I shouldn't be releasing them at the same time. If he dodges one, he's going to dodge the other. Oh, but we caught him with the Wurger that time, so there was a good coral missile stagger. I want to stay close so that stagger doesn't fall off, because if we can either kick him or hit him with something, then we can capitalize on it. I also know his primary strategy is to rush in, and so I think that's probably what I was doing there. I was like, I just need him to assault boost at me one more time, and then I can get him. So let's see if we can get him in phase 3. Oh man, he dodged the first one. Oh man, these lightweights are so quick. Woohoo. Oh, and he's got me figured out too. He knows I'm coming in for the kick. Oh my goodness, we just can't get both of them. Oh, jeez. Wow, was not in range for either of them. Oh, there's no pulse armor now. It ain't over. It ain't over. Oh no. GG's. So that was I thought that was a really good fight of, you know, I thought I had them figured out, but then they figured me out, and then I tried to adapt to that, so that was a good one. I thought that was worth sharing. And looky who we meet next. It's our revenge time. Let's see how it goes. Again, should be kicking into the sky. Oh, so all of my other Wargers missed, but that one hits? Ooh, we got him with the kick that time. Alright. We caught him up against the wall. Nice. That one was far. That one was definitely far. I won't complain about that one missing. Oh, he ran in. Can we capitalize? Wow, a lot of those workers whiffed. Oh man. So yeah, that shows you the weakness of the missile FCS. If you're trying to also shoot weapons with it, you're just gonna have a really bad time unless you're manual aiming. Wow, just out of reach. Nice. Hey, I'm just as curious as you. I don't know why I'm not getting into the sky. I'm just as curious at myself. Oh, yeah, we weren't quite there. My brain didn't quite process the punish capability there. Ooh, our stability saves us from the assault armor. All right. Revenge is ours. GG's. Alright, looks like we've got more rifle kiting to take down. Let's see how it goes. I'm trying to get a feel for him to see if he's like a dedicated kite or if he's going to kind of do the white glint kite thing where they stay relatively close to you. Oh, how did that second one miss? Come on. Oh, man. Imagine. Just imagine if that second one had hit. Here's the thing, though. Oh! Nice. Our stability saved us from the assault armor. You gotta love it. Ooh. Now we just need the coral missile, and the coral missile lost its tracking for some reason. I don't even know what happened there. I'm sure they moved out of the way of it somehow, but I was really bummed the coral missile didn't connect there. I was like, they're in place. This is your time. This is your chance to do the thing. I should have backed off to let my energy come back. Yep, they're playing a lot more cautiously this time. For good measure, for good reason. You gotta. Alright, we almost got him. Let's see if we can get him in the third. Oh, so his homing missile hooks around and catches me, huh? Oh, I see how it is. You can tell I want that. I want that punish so bad. Oh no, I wanted it so bad. Oh man. Ugh. GG's. Oh, we even got the stagger at the end there. Let's see. Okay, we probably would not have taken half their health in one go, but GG's. So, after that fight, I was thinking to myself, you know, the changes I made did not necessarily seem to be helping anything. I wasn't noticing any huge improvement aside from the 20D. I did like how much the energy was coming back from the 20D, but we go back to the original frame otherwise, so everything else is the same. We're just on the 20D instead of the 20C. We are gonna lose a little bit of our energy firearm assistance, but I think the energy coming back from our generator is more important in this build at least. It's so crazy. I'm not sure what all hit him, but something hit him. And wow, this person's just expertly zoning us. Oh, so we were able to stagger him. You know, we gave him hell at least, and see if we can do anything in the second phase. Alright, hey yo, that was alright. That was pretty solid. We forced them to pop their PA, so that's good. So at this point, as we wait for the energy to come back, we'll kind of just spray the Wurger and... Alright, we caught him. Nice. So yeah, if they get too close, and if they get hit by too many things, not even the shield can save you. So it's devastating. Oh, we moved in through the smoke of the coral missile. And then we even caught the Worger Punish through the shield. That was awesome. So now we're going to see if we can just kind of aggro him out here. Oh, I didn't have anything to follow up there. Unfortunate. I probably should have kicked, but we have a solid health lead, so we're just gonna try and keep our cool. You know, we don't have to run them down and put them down, even though that's exactly what I'm doing right now. But sometimes you have to take a moment and recognize, like, okay, I actually have a really good health lead, and I should just chill, otherwise I'm gonna lose the health lead like I just did right there. So I was furious when I lost that one. I was like, are you kidding me? I should have had that one. You know, just should have played it a little cooler. Shouldn't have gotten so aggressive at the end there. Should have just played around cover, forced them to come to me, you know, and I probably would have won that one. So at this point, I was still just thinking about the frame, you know. I was like, I like the strategy, I like the style, but I just can't help but notice that all of these lightweights are breaking our ankles. You know, they're getting up close, and then they're zoning us, and then if they need to, they can just back up and they can kite us really well as well, and our chase ability is not that great. And so I was really trying to find ways to just kind of tweak the frame. You know, I wanted more health and stability so that I could chase for longer, or, you know, maybe going down to the lighter legs to see if dodge ability helps or something like that. So these next handful of fights, you're going to see me just kind of messing around with the frame to see if I can find anything out. But here we've got a pretty straightforward reverse joint rifle kite. These ones are really hard to deal with because that reverse joint jump is such an effective dodge. It's impressive. Oh, can we get the kick? Oh, not quite. Not quite. And he comes in. That was irresponsible, my friend. Oh, and we will punish you for it. So that was cool. But yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Like, this build should not be too much heavier than mine, and yet I'm just really struggling to keep up with them. Oh no! Again, I need to just chill out a little bit. You know, I could have just backed up, waited for my Woogers to cool down, and then just kind of start peppering them. I shouldn't have chased him down like that, so that was very winnable. Very winnable. Let's see if we can turn it around. Oh, it's so annoying when you see them coming by you and you're like, alright, I'm gonna catch them right now, and then it just does absolutely nothing. Oh, it's frustrating. Oh, that sequence was pretty solid. That looked pretty good. Alright. Round 3. Let's see if we can close this out. Oh, see, I was patient there. I knew, I was like, he's gonna perfectly zone me, so I'm just not gonna shoot. That's a really strong strategy I learned. You know, it took me a while to learn it, but I realized, hey, if they're not within your effective range, just don't shoot. I know, it's a crazy concept. I've been meaning to spread it around to people, but oh, again, just barely out of reach of those. Very hard to hit. Oh, but we caught him. The inevitability will always get you. Very nice. So, in my in my never-ending quest for tinkering, I was just like really messing around with the frame, like I was telling you guys. But to be honest, I did not get anything interesting out of it. I tried kind of like a mid-weight with the middle Tetra legs and tried to see if a little more mobility would help the build at all, but it did not. It was a failed experiment that not even I was willing to share, so it didn't work well. But once again, I'm gonna kind of mess around with the frame a little bit and try some other parts here and see if we can squeeze a little more energy efficiency out of it without sacrificing our other numbers too much, and we'll kind of see how it goes. Oh, and we are back on 20C, it looks like. That's a big factor. That's a big factor there. So back on the 20C, and then we'll see what this kind of frame does. It was also frustrating me not being able to end people as quickly, losing out on that energy firearm spec, so I was trying to get back to that somehow. Oh, that Wooger. If that second Wooger had hit, that would have been the end of them right there. So that was pretty awesome. Hopefully we can just outlast them here. Okay, yep, just spray him down. Nothing cute, nothing cute. We don't need to lose out of nowhere to double earshot. So, you know, just spray him down. That's all you gotta do. Can't get cute with it. Oh, the coral into kick. That was awesome. Oh. And they must have underestimated the double charged Wooger, because, yeah, I don't even think they had a chance to pop their armor. So that was pretty sick. I was stoked how that one ended up. That's an interesting build. Good old stare down. We're both checking each other out. Oh, look at that. We pulled it off. Look at the health. Where did your health go? Oh. Oh, and they decided that was enough for that phase, so we'll go to phase 2. I feel like they still could have like kited and double Trueno'd me. You know, that would have been a very viable thing. But, I mean, I would be lying if I said I've never just sat there to, like, get this over with to try it again, so I totally get it. No shade. But that was a little irresponsible. You know what I'm doing, and you still just assault boosted in, so... Oh. Oh! Very nice. I love it. Oh, he kicked me that time. Number superiority, though. GG's. Alright. A double Zimmy. Let's see how it goes. Again, they're rushing in. Oh no, and I totally kicked them out of the way of the coral missile there. That was kind of funny. And how have all of my other charged worker hits missed, but those ones hit? You know what I mean? That's the tough aspect, or the tough part of that weapon. So again, they've got a solid stagger buildup on me, so I'm going to try and create some distance. But once again, you know, that means that they're going to chase you, and so you can use the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to kind of Cobra strike back at them when they're not expecting it. See, so they're keeping their distance this time. But here's the thing, the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It will find you. It will find you. Oh, and we lucked out with their second blade hit missing. We got really lucky there. Oh, dang, they were able to come back. Alright, let's see if we can get them in the third. Once again, Cobra strike, baby. The coral missile found him. Very nice. Very nice. Oh, man. Oh! Oh, he comes in. He comes in for it. Oh, man. We got him with the second one. GG's. Nice. We're finding our groove. We're finding it. Oh, wow. That's really interesting. Let's see. So we've got a Zimmerman shotgun, and then another Zimmerman shotgun. Oh, but wait. Instead of the BUTTA blade, it's the laser dagger. Oh. Let's see how it goes. Dang, again, he just came right into it. So, I mean, hey, if your opponent assault boosts at you like that, I mean, maybe there is such thing as a free lunch. Caught him with the kick. Oh, and we had just enough energy for the final kick. Dang. Nice sequence. Once again, he's just going to assault boost in. We'll greet him with something at least. We'll back up to try and let the stagger fall off. But once again, he's just going to assault boost in, and hey, I mean, you can assault boost in to double worker. It's an option. It's an option. GG's. Oh, man. Machine gun, Walt rifle. They were in range that time. Oh, but we missed our kick. That's alright. It's alright. It's not the end of the world. Oh, jeez, and he's got terminal. We gotta get out of there. Gotta survive. Gotta survive. Alright. Phew. Wow, look at that. We got the sequence off. GG's. Well, looky, looky, looky. It's the RUNBACK, but I see they've joined the Tetrapod team. Happy to see you, brother. Ugh, I gotta be careful when I say this. I'm always just looking to spread my crabs around. What? What? Hmm? Alright, so we're just waiting for the coral missiles, see if they hit or not. Now, we've got pretty comparable health situations here, and so I didn't quite feel comfortable with going in for the kill because they still have over half their health. So we'll try the coral sequence again and see if we can whittle them down as well. So we're gonna descend here to try and catch him. Oh, but he backed up. Oh, but then he came back in. So that first dodge was good, but then he did dodge back in our direction. Let's see if we can close this out. They're spacing us pretty good, so... Okay, we got the terminal down. Oh. Oh! Nope. Got us in terminal. Let's see if we can turn it around. Oh, and by the way, you won that one because you switched to the tetrapod legs. You know that, right? I wasn't really sure. I was trying to get around that Walt rifle somehow, because I know rushing in, I'm just a really easy target for him, so I was trying to find a window to kind of swoop in on him. Like this? Oh, dang. So yeah, they've got a lot of health and stability this time, so we're going to try and get this stagger off of us. We'll see what happens. Oh, he tagged us with the Walt. Forces us to pop. Oh my gosh, and then we still didn't get the terminal armor off. Come on now. Hopefully a natural worger. Okay, there we go. There we go. Nice. So hopefully we just create some distance here. And something got him. It must have been a coral missile. So yeah, if you're on the 20D and then you've got the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 booster, I mean you saw how many times I side boosted there. Gotta love that capacity with the low EN load of the booster. Ooh, again they boosted in. Still didn't quite get the stagger, so we need stuff to come back. I was in spray and pray mode, so I didn't have the cognitive ability to go for the punish. Alright, alright. It was looking a little dicey there for a second. Wow, that was like 260, 270 meters. Dang. GG's. Oh my lord in heaven. Gatling rushdown into earshot. Let's see if even our tanky frame can withstand this. Now, just on the off chance, in case you thought that tetrapod wiggling was only for controller players, if you kind of, give it a little bit of spacing, you can totally use A and D to wiggle kinetic arms like this. Like Gatlings, you'll kind of see how they'll sway off of me from time to time. I'm on keyboard and mouse, and you can totally still wiggle things, so definitely abuse that for these people. Oh, gee whiz. Yep, that was a good punish. That was a punish. So, it's kind of annoying. They're going to try and keep their distance now, but hey. Oh, never mind. Here they come. But what do we do? What do we do when they assault boost at us? Oh, my lord. It's kind of crazy how one decision will just totally change the game. I'm sitting there defeated, like, yep, they've got the AP lead, I'm not going to be able to catch them for the rest of the fight. And then they come at you for some reason. So it's interesting. We'll see if we can get them in this one. Oh, good spacing. Oh, we got it in before the shield as well. Nice. So now we'll just kind of spray some neutral for a little bit there. We're just going to use our shield to keep our distance. See, this is what I should have been doing. Like, my old playthroughs, I would have totally gone in for that. But you just got to keep your distance. And look at that. What a combo. GG's. Alright, can we beat another dual Zimm? This is the heavy biped version, so this will be a tough one. Uh-oh, he's good with the shield. Oh no! Oh, look at that. Good shield work. Dang. Just gotta keep the pressure on him. Oh, we were a little too high up for the kick there, so... Again, they do have to keep coming in, so we're just going to keep trying those charged attacks and create distance to give the coral missiles a chance to catch on. Oh, the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You gotta love it. Nobody expects it, I'm telling you. Nobody expects it. So I noticed I have the health lead, so... We're just gonna turtle, we're gonna shelter ourselves here, we're gonna try and stay behind cover. And look at that, the coral missile was able to take him out, so that patience. Sometimes you just have to recognize when you have the health lead, that means you're in control. If you want them to come in, just, you know, burrow yourself up against something, just really dig yourself in, and they have to come to you. So once you get that ingrained in your mind, these sorts of fights become very winnable. Yep, so we caught them as they were assault boosting in. They're a heavy frame, and so we can't rely on, you know, the one wombo combo to get them. So we still have the health lead, so we're gonna hold on to our AP here, or our PA, excuse me. Then we'll go after them. Now that was a pretty bad chase on my part. I got caught on the wall there, but. Let's see. Oh! Dang. GG's. So yep, just really distinguishing when you want to do the neutrals versus the charged. It's really important. What do we got here? Kinetics into a bazooka with melee. Alright, let's see how it goes. Alright, just gotta be patient. Oh! Oh, come on, coral missiles, get them! Dang it, that's so annoying. So yeah, it's tough. You just because you have the advantage doesn't mean that these sorts of builds can't just kind of piece you up over time. You really got to get in there. Oh my gosh, and that's why you never give up. You just gotta wait. Every once in a while, they'll stand still, and when they stand still, that is your moment. It's a millisecond window, but that's all it takes. GG's, let's see how this goes. Alright, coral missiles are giving them great pressure, and then we'll use our worker on the shield just to get rid of that. Right there I should have charged attacked, but I think I was, again, I was in spray and pray mode, so GG's. Just gotta be patient, mind your distance, and decide when you want a neutral versus charged. And with that, Ravens, we are going to call the video there. That was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed this one. It was really tough learning the timing and the minute details that you have to decide every fight. Trying to, you know, figure out which one you got to send out first, and which is the stagger, which is the punish, etc., etc. But hey, we got some sweet footage. We got some sweet victories. We learned some lessons along the way. And the only change I made was the switch in the generator to the 20D versus the C. I do think, in my personal opinion, I think you're going to like the energy recharge and the output better on this, and I think it's going to keep you in the fight for a lot longer then on the 20C, you are going to miss that energy firearm spec. I can't argue with you there, but just, in the footage we gathered there, it felt like I was having a little more success just staying in the fight. But other than that, this one was super fun, and if you're if you made it to the end with me like this, I really appreciate it. I really, really do. These are a lot of fun, so it means a lot that other people find them interesting too. And if there's anything you'd like to see me play, just shoot me a comment like I said earlier, send me a code, just spell out the build and I'll build it myself. And with that, be safe out there, be good to your fellow man, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.